Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video with a difference. I've got an absolute smacker of an exclusive. So we've been sent these cards out. I think a lot of different content creators have got their own cards out. These are not my fingers, by the way. This is a kind of video they sent me of the same card that I've got. And it's like a hologram, right? So I'll show this through. You can see kind of like goes from plain Jane to having wings. And then I was sent this kind of like QR code on the back. Rarity, mythical, magic support hero. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? You can kind of see before you kind of like twizzle to twizzling. You get the wings coming out the back. And then basically I scan this QR code into my phone. So it's Sigfrund the Nephilim. I reckon they sent me this one on purpose, just it's hard to say. Sigfrund the Nephilim. Anyway, mythical champion, magic support hero, attack based. So Raid are launching by the looks of it, mythical champs. I've gone into the QR code and this is what we've got. Okay, so basically we've got the dude just chilling here in the back. I've got the skills for this dude, but he's also got almost like changing his mode into bam, wings out, dual, almost like a dual champion flying now, coming at you with the sword. Raid are making some big changes. So let's go through his kit and then I'll kind of walk through some of his lore and stuff as well. So in this form, he's got an A1, attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit transfers all debuffs from him to a target. The second hit then increases the duration of all debuffs by a turn. That's his A1. Mythical champions coming in. A2 here, attacks all enemies. Each crit fills this champion's turn meter by 25%. Resets the cooldown of the Rage of the Nephilim skill, which I guess is coming next, if he kills someone. Resets the cooldown of all of his skills if he kills 2 or more enemies. That's on a 4-turn cooldown. He's then got the Rage here, A3, attacks an enemy, will attack all remaining enemies with any surplus damage if the target's killed. A bit like what Wukong's just done. And we know those attacks absolutely nuke. Fully heals his champion if the initial hit kills an enemy. Fully heals. He's then got Metamorph here as a passive. Transforms this champion into their alternate form. We're going to see it in a second. Whenever their last living ally is killed. So he only gets this new form if everyone else dies on the team. Then gets an extra turn. In this form, he's got another passive. If this champion is about to get killed by a fatal hit, blocks incoming damage and places blocked damage on him for a turn, then heals by 50% of max HP and fills turn meter to 100%. So I guess the idea here is you get nuked, all of your team drop dead, he gets blocked damage and says, not yet, my friends. He then gets a heal, gets an extra turn, and at the same point, he's just transformed into the other form of himself. He's got an attack aura as well. So if we then flip into almost like the Metamorph skill, so as he's about to die, this is what he turns into. He's now flying at you with the shield, kind of like screaming at you here. And then we've got this instead. So A1 attacks all enemies. Heals all allies by 20% of the damage that he does. How does it ever work if your team are dead? Don't know. Maybe he's got a revive. A2, Nephilic Ward. Removes all debuffs from all allies. Heals all allies by 30% and puts block debuffs on them for 2 turns. A3, Light of the Beyond. Here it is. Revives all dead allies. 50% health, 50% turn meter. And puts block damage on them. Metamorph as well. So what's this version here then? Transforms to his base form, then grants an extra turn. This is as an actual skill. Interesting. So it's a passive on his other form, but it's an actual skill in this form. So I guess you get all your team back up, you kind of clean them off, give them their heal and stuff, and then you go back into your damage form. He's got Shield of the Defiance here. Damage decreases damage taken from all skills by 20%. He's still got the same aura. Damn, what do you guys think about mythical champions coming to Raid? Got a kind of long, I guess I'll pin this down below. There is quite a long 7-page lore of this dude. which I don't really want to go into reading out loud because my reading, as you see by even reading a name, it's not good. But kind of like the feel of it, he's a Sacred Order champion. He's an aberration, a fusion of opposites, part demon spawn, part Lightbringer. Demon spawn and Lightbringers, as seen in Teleria, are mortal bodies inhabited by extraplanar beings who are able to bypass the ancient banishment spell that excludes the gods and the firstborn from the mortal world. Damn, it's going to be a good read. So yeah, you can kind of read that. I'll pin it down below. We've also got some other stuff down here. So Mythical Champions. Mythical Champions are a brand new rarity in Raid. They've got 2 forms, each with its own look and skills. Mythical Champion can have varying roles across their 2 forms, like we've just seen. They use a unique skill called Metamorph to change between the forms. It's like having 2 champions in one. Other unique aspects here of Mythical Champs: higher base stats than normal legendaries. Metamorph skills that cannot have their cooldowns increased or decreased, so they're always going to happen. Skills that gain and ignore resistance bonus when upgraded via Mythical Tomes. So that's going to be another new thing in the game. And they're available through summoning from Primal Shards, which again is another new thing in the game. We've got no idea how you get them, how you get them, how much they're going to cost, all that type of stuff. Of course, there's going to be, the cost coming alongside it. So I guess go and check out. I don't know which other content creators have been sent these. There's probably going to be a bunch. Yeah, they're not just going to launch one champion, and I'm not going to be the only one. There's probably going to be another, maybe 10 more of these champions out there. Go and take a look and let me know what you think down below. Raid with Mythical Champions. Are you psyched or not? I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.